Hey guys, Alex here. Today I'm going to review the Nintendo Switch, so I hope you all enjoy. Nintendo Switch is a home video game console from Nintendo. So let's start with the controller. The controller for the Nintendo Switch is the Joy-Con itself. So I'm going to take a look what the Joy-Cons look like. So here it is, guys. I actually unboxed the Switch for like 2 weeks ago. I'll show you the box after that, including the dock and the cables. So anyways, let's start with the console itself. The console is likely this size. It's basically though. I'm going to. It looks like a fourth round console. Over there, this is where you insert the Joy-Con slots over here. This is the screen, and this is the power button. When you turn on the switch, there's a power button that labels. There's battery life, and the time includes. There's also a feature. There's where you press the plus or minus on the Joy-Con or the Wii U Pro or the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. Over there, this is where you actually connect the AC adapter. After here, the AC adapter is actually connected to the console. So, however, if you're actually going on a trip, you rather need to make sure you need to remove the AC adapter from the dock and take it with you. Otherwise, you'll be complaining about trying to charge the Switch while you're all the way from the TV. So we're done with the Switch. Now let's move on to the straps. The straps are actually meant for the Joy-Con controllers themselves. Over there, you can see this is a symbol for plus and minus. Be clear, because plus goes on a plus and minus goes on a minus. If you put on this, if you put the actual strap onto the wrong symbol, there'll be much more problems. And you feel like you're gonna beat yourself up, giving yourself concussion or something. Yeah. It also comes with two Joy-Cons. The Nintendo Switch console comes with two Joy-Con straps for each Joy-Con here. Done with the straps. Now let's move on to the actual Joy-Cons. That's the standard controller. Now the Joy-Cons are pretty intensely cute, just like Ashwat, Poplio, and Litten. In that following Eevee. Anyways, the Joy-Cons actually have the buttons here. As you can see, the nice Joy-Con doesn't even have D-pad. They actually have the buttons for the D-pad. So it's not actually like the D-pad, it's like the D buttons or something. Over here is the capture button where you can take a screenshot. An SL and SR buttons for you holding the Joy-Con sideways, like this. Now with the right Joy-Con, it has a home button, and there's the edit sheet output where you can put Amiibo hidden. The right Joy-Con is probably the smartest Joy-Con in the world because it knows the Amiibo. It has an IR motion sensing camera, and yeah. So we're done with the Joy-Cons, though. Oh, I almost forgot. The plus and minus buttons on the plus and minus on the Joy-Cons are actually buttons to pause the game, including the L and R buttons. So it's just the ZL and ZR buttons. They're really trigger buttons, though. So let's go on with the grip. The grip is much likely the actual standard version of the Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch standard controllers are much likely the Joy-Cons. Most people are newsy because they actually call Joy-Cons detachable side controllers. Because that is what the Nintendo Switch standard controller look like. So you put onto the Joy-Con like that. And I really forgot about that there's a button here. This button. This is where you remove the Joy-Con. Look, you push it down and then there. And and so this. It actually has each side for. It also has two sides for each Joy-Con to place into it. Same thing with the console. Console. I actually forgot about showing you the kickstand capability. This is where tabletop mode comes. So anyways, I'd really like to introduce you to one more thing. That's right, the dock. This is where you put the Nintendo Switch controller, and it's greatly connected to the TV here. But what? Anyways, you connect the AC adapter to the dock here, right over here. I just actually plug it here, and I actually connect it to TV to HDMI 3 mode, and I put the Switch console and make it TV mode. The Nintendo Switch has three modes: TV mode, handheld mode, and tabletop mode. Those who don't know what are these three modes in Nintendo Switch it look like, I recommend you click the link in the description below. Okay? Okay. So anyways guys, this is my review on the Nintendo Switch. This is Alex TV, and I signing off. Hey!